How do you scale a food truck business? So in this video on marketing food online, we're going to cover 6 great ways to increase your sales on your food truck. If you're new to the food truck industry or a food truck business beginner, these are 6 things you should focus on in order to scale your business. And we're going to dive into those 6 right now. All right, guys, so welcome back to Marketing Food Online. And this video is going to be a very informative one if you are in the food truck industry or looking to create a food truck business from scratch. We're going to give you 6 great ways to scale your business, increasing obviously your revenue and your bottom line. So before we do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications. We've got tons of great videos for food truck entrepreneurs and food entrepreneurs in general. So definitely do that and check out our podcast and other additional links down in the descriptions for more free resources. So let's get into it, guys. Number 6, you want to create a unique business idea concept for your food truck. Now, what I mean by that is making sure that the brand and the idea behind your food truck is super unique and individual, starting from scratch, being that the truck itself is wrapped with vibrant colors, unique brand logos, unique concepts, and maybe even a menu that has a new twist on an old take. Something that's taking different and basic food products and food ideas and creating something ultra unique with it. Many people I've go into the food truck industry and food truck business creating really simple and basic menus, and there's nothing wrong with that. But setting yourself apart and having something unique, if you've created a unique barbecue sauce, for instance, a unique rub, a unique spice blend, flavor profiles for your food. And next up, number 5, make sure you provide mobile payments for your ordering. This is something that I still see quite a few food trucks whenever we go out to food truck events. People are solely taking just cash instead of other payment forms such as debit cards, credit cards, and such. Having a mobile payment system is actually good in several reasons. Number 1, it creates a flexible way for your customers to pay for the products, making it fast and easy for the transaction too, without having to count out cash, which takes up time. When you're in a food truck event, you want to turn over as many plates as possible. So any additional time that you spend counting out money to people or handing cash and coins to them is going to take up more time away from you preparing your food and getting it into their hands. So mobile food payments are a great way to scale a food truck business much faster and creating easier transactions. Now, the other great thing that you have whenever you do have mobile payments, by the way, most of them are tied to software where you can download and you can see exactly what sells best on your truck. This keeps track of all of the products and keeps track of all of the items that you're making sales on, and that way you can formulate a better menu and sell the things that are selling and get rid of the things that don't. It's a great way to test out menus too, because you get a lot of data and information on the back end of those transactions. So having a mobile payment system is definitely a no-brainer. All right, number 4. You got to be flexible with your menu. You need to offer seasonal products. So seasonal products are great. They can be even healthy during spring and summertime, and you can offer all kinds of alternatives to customers. Keep it interesting, and you will no longer have shortage of customers at your food truck events. You want to also keep in mind that you are the food truck owner. You can dictate what's on your menu. Changing it periodically and mixing it up to adapt to the seasons is a great way to kind of get out of the rut of selling just one single type of item. Or if it's something that during certain peak seasons, certain items will sell better, you want to master that and get into whatever that may be. If it happens to be a certain product or dinner plate or lunch plate, if you're going to different events and you have a flexible menu and the ability to adapt to that clientele and customer base, you will have a lot more revenue and you will scale your food truck much faster. Now, there's some food trucks, believe it or not, that live in parts of the country where even during wintertime, it can be very, very intense with snow and other things, but they adapt to that as well. If you can't go to parks, and obviously people don't go out into parks and such during snow seasons, you might do catering. You might offer a different type of menu that's more adapted to the type of climate and season that you're going to get during wintertime. That keeps your business going year round. So that's definitely something you want to think about. Number 3, this is a great idea. You need to tap into local businesses. Go out and start networking with businesses in your community to see if they're going to have a certain event or some type of gathering or community event, and see if you can be the one that's going to show up with the food, and you could be more or less, in a sense, kind of catering that event for them. But if there's local businesses in your area that offer certain types of outdoor events, make sure that you're the one that's there with the food. That is a great way to let more people know about your food products and your food truck. And another way that you can scale a food truck business by simply being in the community with other businesses and tapping into their clientele or their customer base. If it's a karate dojo, if it's some type of local community event, if it's some type of sporting event that's going to be for kids or family, if you've got something where it's a fundraiser, a hospital, any of these places that you can join their network of people, you have the opportunity to be there and then expose your food truck to their customers. All right, next up, this is a really unique concept, and a lot of food trucks in the industry are starting to implement them, but offer a loyalty plan, a loyalty program. So what I mean by that is that, of course, there's a lot of local community events. When you go out there and start showing up, you're going to have the same customers, in some cases, cross over and see you at different events. And if they really, truly love the food that you're going to be at, or if you're going to be maybe at a local brewery or something like that, where every Friday and Saturday or Sunday you could be there for 3 days straight, you've got the same customers who come in and enjoy the local brews and such, then you have an opportunity to tap into those customers who consistently and always come to your food truck. So give them some type of reason, offering a loyalty program or loyalty plan. These are great because they're very easy to implement. There's a lot of software and such online that you can tap into your POS system. And your point of sale system will actually help you escalate that loyalty plan. But it's a very easy way to scale a food truck business as well. All right, so lastly, this is something that a lot of people don't think about when they get into the food truck business, but merch. Selling merch. If you've got a brand, you've got a logo, you've got a catchy phrase, you need to have that on a hoodie, on a hat, on a shirt, on different types of products where people can not only go to your food truck at an event, but then scan a QR code, for instance, that you might have on your truck that takes them directly to your website. And on your website, you could be selling all kinds of products, driving additional scalability of your food truck, additional sales, additional revenue, making your food truck business even more successful and financially feasible, but by simply having a QR code that directs them to a website where you have merch. And that merch can even be fulfilled by a drop shipping program or drop shipping business, where you could go to Shopify and create a website, and you've got a merch company that's going to ship out hoodies for you. They're going to ship out different types of cups or mugs. All the shipping and handling and customer service is done by the drop shipping company, but you can tap into that existing customer base that you have and then let your food truck create additional streams of revenue, scaling your food truck business. So these are 6 easy to implement ways to grow a food truck business, no matter where you are in the country. You might want to implement 1 or 2 of these or even all of them, but give them a shot and see how they work for you. So if you have any questions about scaling food truck businesses, let us know down below or comments. If this was helpful, do give us a big thumbs up, and we'll see you on our next video. Check out these videos here for additional resources here on our Marketing Food Online channel to help you grow your food truck business.